I'm maybe less concerned about maybe the chances that are being given up. I still think Liverpool very good defensively, and I think the underlying numbers support that they don't give up actually high quality chances. They're just, you maybe have moments in games where the opposition do get a little bit on top and they're generating half chances, and maybe a better side, if possession is being given to them, do turn that into more. They do make higher quality chances, and Liverpool, as well structured as they are, maybe a better team does sort of kind of make something out of that and makes it more difficult for them. But I think one area where they will want to improve is to basically cut off the opportunity for that to happen, is to stop the opposition having any moments, really. I mean, you look at the first 60 minutes or so of the Crystal Palace game, and I thought that was a really good example of exactly what Slot will want. It wasn't just that Liverpool were creating chances, they were dominating, they were in charge of the game, but they weren't giving anything up because they weren't giving the ball away at all. It was very kind of almost Man City-esque, really, in terms of that level of domination. And I think that's what he'll want, is to basically turn Liverpool games into non-events, really. And there have been moments, as you say, in the Bologna Palace in the last half an hour, although I think the mitigation is there in terms of Champions League on Wednesday, then Saturday early kickoff. But I don't think he will want to see that at all. And I think he'll want Liverpool to be better in kind of rest possession. And what Wolves probably for me is the best example of that, is that although they didn't create great chances in the latter parts of the game, which was probably outside of the first 20 minutes, their best period, really, it was just Liverpool continually giving away cheap possession. And as you say, against a better team, that could maybe be punished. They can do more against you in the final third. They can make it difficult, no matter how good you are at defending. So I think he would want to see that improve, is keeping the ball and keeping really sort of stale possession when you're leading games to see it out. That's hard to embed as well, because the players are just used to, for 90 minutes, turning it into a basketball game, really, and going back and forth and, trying the risky pass if it'll try and kill off the game by getting another goal, rather than just being a little bit more patient, working a better opportunity if you can, and making sure constantly that whilst you do this, you are protected against counter-attacks and your structure's really good. So, I think that's one of the things he's trying to sort of get into the players, is that little bit more patience and using the ball slightly better. But it'll take time. But I think, again, that's one of the benefits of having this kind start to the season, is that basically, you can learn these elements whilst you're doing this. And as I say, I thought Crystal Palace was possibly the best example we've seen of that yet so far. And that's at a place that is notoriously, even though they're out of form, a very, very difficult place to go. I mean, I feel like Liverpool have won 2-1 there in the last minute, probably 5 out of the last 6 seasons or something like that. It's crazy, really. It's always been difficult for them. So to exercise that amount of control there shows to me that the players are getting it. But obviously, he'll want that to be in every game now, and to keep seeing that and not have that little flurry at the end that Palace had. So really interested to see how he kind of gets on with that, really.